Now, this example is created to give you an opportunity to understand our new notation and the concept of what? Conditional probability. Let's look at this random experiment. We randomly select a man from the city of Chicago. And from this random experiment, we define the following what? 4 events. Event A, or denoted by E sub A, is an event that we select a man who is over 175 centimeters tall. Event B, the selected man is an NBA player, okay? And you know the team for Chicago is what? Chicago Bulls, okay? Now, event C, the selected man is a handsome guy. And event D, the annual income of the selected man is less than what? $30,000. Okay? Suppose we close our eyes, we randomly select a man from Chicago. And from what we get, we define 4 different events. Okay? Now, what is the question I'm going to ask you next? Let's see. Let's see. We want to compare what? These 2 conditional probability. Which one is bigger? Okay? To make the comparison, which one is bigger? Greater or equal or less than? Okay? Which one is bigger? To make the comparison, we need to know the meaning of what? The notation first. Okay? And how are we going to read the notation? Well, this is an opportunity that gives us what? This is the opportunity we can familiar with our new notation. Okay? To read the notation, to know the notation, we begin with a vertical bar. Okay? Given that B has occurred. What's B has occurred? What's EB? B is that we select what? B is that we select an NBA player. Okay? We select an NBA player. Given that we select an NBA player, what is the probability of A? What is A? Well, the selected man is over what? The selected man is over 175 centimeters tall. So let's try. Given that we select an NBA player, what is the chance that he is over 175 centimeters tall? Okay? So let's look at the interpretation. Okay? Let me try one more time. Okay? Given that B has occurred, given that we select an NBA player, what is the probability that he is over 175 centimeters tall? Given that the selected man is an NBA player, what is the chance that he is over 175? This is a probability. Now, think about this. What do you know about NBA player? What do you know about NBA player? They are what? They are very, very tall. Okay, they are very, very tall. Okay, how tall is this this person? You probably know. Okay, say how tall is Yao Ming? Yao Ming is 226 centimeters tall. Okay, and how tall is Jeremy Lee? He's playing for Houston Rocky now too. Jeremy Lin is what? Jeremy Lin, okay? Is 194 centimeters tall. If I'm wrong, let me know, okay? So usually people tell you, NBA player, you know they must be what? They must be 10 tall, right? not just tall. So tell me we select NBA player. That tell us what? A lot about the selected person's height. So the chance that the selected person over 175 become very good. Okay? So what is this probability? If you tell me that I select an NBA player, how likely he is over 175? Well, that chance is very good. Close to what? 100%. How often you find an NBA player shorter than 175? Well, I only know one person, okay? And his name is what? Robinson. But this person, this Robinson, when he jump, he can what? He can slam dunk, okay? By the way, when I was in what? In college, I played basketball too, for my department, okay? And when I jump, I can what? I can hold the ring, okay? But I cannot what? Hold the ring what? Two-handed, just one-handed, okay? But that was 30 years ago. 30 years ago, when I was in university, I always want to become NBA player. But sorry, I'm not qualified, okay? So let's look at this probability. How are we going to read this notation now? Well, let's try. Given that EA has occurred. What's EA? Given that we select a man over what? 175 centimeter tall. Okay? What is the probability is NBA player? What is the probability that he is an NBA player? Okay? So that is a probability, okay? But what is a probability? Think about this. How many people are there in Chicago? Well, Chicago metropolitan area, you probably have what? 1 million people. 50% were what? 50% of them are female. So you take 50% off, it's 500,000, right? And if you remove the consideration of what? Children and what? Very old men, okay? So you probably find around what? 200,000 men over 175 centimeter tall, okay? And Chicago Bulls, they have only what? Only probably about 10 players, okay? Probably about 10 players. So, if you tell me I select what? A man over 175 in Chicago, how likely he is an NBA player? Well, the chance is like this. 10 over what? 200,000. And this probability is almost equal to 0. Okay? So let's come back to see this comparison. This one is close to 1, but this one is close to 0. So which one is bigger? Well, greater, equal, or what? Less than. We should choose what? Greater. So this one is bigger than this one. Okay? This example is used to give you an opportunity to familiar with our new notation and our new concept. Okay? If you want to copy, go ahead.